Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Vanessa Bajarnik. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Tributes continue to pour in from all over the world for South African leader Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who died the day after Christmas at the age of 90. Tutu was known as the voice of the anti-apartheid struggle in South Africa. In 1984, he was given the Nobel Peace Prize for his role in South Africa's campaign to end apartheid. And he was extremely vocal on global issues. For example, he called out former British Prime Minister Tony Blair and former U.S. President George W. Bush to be prosecuted for their actions around the Iraq War. He addressed a wide range of issues, including the civil war in Syria, climate change, and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He also became the chair of South Africa's post-apartheid Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Tutu officially retired from public life in 2010. But he will forever be remembered as the moral compass for South African. And he was never afraid to speak his mind. The COVID-19 pandemic had a grip on the holiday season, with more than 6,000 flights canceled worldwide over the 3-day Christmas weekend. The reason for the cancellations? The omicron surge caused airline staffing shortages. And health officials are concerned the surge is getting stronger because all of the traveling done over the past week. According to the Department of Health and Human Services, 12 states have seen at least a 10% hike in COVID-19 hospitalizations this past week compared to the week before. Prosecutors say James and Jennifer Crumley, the parents of the alleged Oxford High School shooter, Ethan Crumley, deliberately ignored the needs and well-being of their son and could have prevented the tragedy, but failed to do so. Ethan, age 15, is accused of killing 4 people in the school shooting and is being charged as an adult and facing multiple charges, including first-degree murder. Prosecutors also said the Crumleys are thousands of dollars behind on house payments have sold their possessions and have already shown they will flee if given the chance. The Justice Department just released this new video from January 6th, showing the most violent confrontations between rioters and Capitol Police. This is video from the security camera at the Lower West Terrace Capitol Tunnel. It is the longest video released by the government to date, nearly 3 hours, but it does not feature any sound. It shows Officer Michael Fannon being pulled into the crowd and tased in the neck before suffering a heart attack. And it shows QAnon supporter Roseanne Boylan falling on the ground during the riot and dying of an accidental drug overdose. It is intense, dramatic footage that was only released after CNN and other news outlets sued for access to the video. Food and retail workers are burnt out after nearly 2 years of dealing with the pandemic, and their union representative sent a letter to 63 retail chains calling on them to step up their safety policies. The United Food and Commercial Workers Union says more than 50,000 retail and grocery workers have been infected or exposed to coronavirus. At least 213 have died, and now the union wants companies to once again promote masks for customers, distribute personal protective equipment to workers, require stores to reestablish social distancing measures, and offer paid sick leave benefits. Okay, how many of you ate and ate and ate some more this past weekend? Well, listen, there is food temptation everywhere during the holiday season, and it is so easy to pack on the pounds. But health experts say there are some easy things you can do to avoid that dreaded weight gain. Number 1, power up with protein. That way you won't be starving at the dinner table and will be less likely to reach for sugary and carb-loaded items. Number 2, stay hydrated by drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water so you don't confuse thirst for hunger. Unwind with hot tea because it forces you to slow down and enjoy it versus quickly throwing back alcohol. Number 4, manage your alcohol. And number 5, don't deprive yourself. Don't avoid sugary treats completely. Instead, eat them in moderation. The movie Spiderman No Way Home ruled the box office for the second straight week, raking in $81.5 million. And that pushed the film's worldwide haul over the $1 billion mark. It's the first film to do that during the pandemic, and it reached $1 billion in just 12 days since its release. Movie analysts say that level of box office success during a pandemic is simply mind-boggling. Have you seen the movie? If you have, what's up? Is the movie really that good? Sign1News will be broadcasting live updates Monday through Friday. And then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. Bye-bye.